Manchester United's performances are on the upward trend, and most of it is down to players returning from injury. In a situation alien to Erik Ten Hag, Manchester United have come through their last 3 games with no new injury worries and some players returning. Mason Mount and Rasmus Hojlund made the squad against Crystal Palace, with the latter coming on for his first competitive minutes of the season. In addition, Luke Shaw's return is inching closer, while Tyrell Malacia recently took a big step forward in recovery process. Victor Lindelof had already returned to full training before Crystal Palace, so that leaves just Leny Yoro as the man on the sidelines. A Leny Yoro injury update has just arrived to give fans an idea of his return timeframe. The Frenchman, who came as a highly rated prospect in the summer, gave the fans a tantalizing glimpse of his potential during limited minutes in pre-season. He was imperious on debut against Rangers, and he was following it up with another great display versus Arsenal when his momentum was halted. Yoro limped off and was later diagnosed with a metatarsal issue that was expected to keep him out for about 3 months. The surgery was successful, and in the meantime, United had bought Matthijs de Ligt so they could ease the youngster back to action. Give Me Sport reports that Yoro is desperate to be fit and match sharp for United's away trip to Emirates Stadium to face Arsenal. That game on December 3rd would be a full circle moment for Yoro, as it was against Arsenal when he hobbled off due to injury. If Yoro is targeting a return to complete match fitness for a game on December 3rd, it is fair to assume that his return to playing will be much sooner than that. As it stands, there is an international break in both October and November, so the season till December can broadly be divided with those 2 breaks. The first break comes after United's trip to Aston Villa on October 6th, after which they welcome Brentford to Old Trafford on October 19th. If United are being cautious, they are unlikely to risk Yoro after that break versus Brentford, but that could well be the time when he returns to full first-team training. That leaves the second international break after United host Leicester City on November 10th. Their next game after that is on November 24th, away to Ipswich Town, which could be the game where Yoro makes his Man United debut. That is the first of 3 games he will have before the Arsenal trip to get match fitness, which lines up with his plan. United fans are eagerly waiting to see their crown jewel in action, and the player is doing everything to make that happen. Meanwhile, Manchester United will face a confident FC Twente side this week in their Europa League opener. Twente comes into the game riding high after a commanding 5-0 win over Almere City, with Sam Stage scoring twice. The Dutch side has only conceded 5 goals in 6 Eredivisie matches and currently sits in 4th place. On paper, they look like a tough opponent. However, despite the lopsided scoreline, the game against Almere wasn't as dominant as it appeared. Twente allowed Almere 16 shots at goal, the same number they took. Almere is a relegation-threatened side, and if they can create that many chances, Manchester United could do far more damage. Dutch journalist Leon ten Voorde warned that if Twente plays the same way at Old Trafford, they'll be in trouble. He noted that Almere was wasteful with their chances, but if players like Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes get the same opportunities, Twente could be punished severely. This should be a wake-up call for FC Twente as they prepare to face a Manchester United side that, despite some inconsistencies, is improving. Erik Ten Hag has made his team more defensively solid this season. The Red Devils are harder to break down, and they've been more disciplined at the back, a significant improvement from last season when they often gave up too many chances. United's 0-0 draw with Crystal Palace last weekend highlighted the defensive progress, securing a 3rd clean sheet in a row for the first time since January 2023. However, United has been struggling to finish their chances. They lead the Premier League in big chances missed, with Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford being 2 of the main culprits. Bruno, despite creating plenty of opportunities for others, is still looking for his first goal of the season, and Rashford has only 1 Premier League goal to his name. Their frustration in front of goal was on display against Crystal Palace, where they dominated but couldn't find the back of the net. United's 7-0 win over Barnsley just before the international break showed what the team is capable of when they're clinical, but they've yet to replicate that kind of finishing in the Premier League. The Twente game offers them a chance to fix that. If Twente leaves as many gaps as they did against Almere, Manchester United will get plenty of opportunities to score. The big question is whether they will be able to take them. This match could be a turning point for United. After the frustration against Palace, they'll be hungry to prove they can finish the chances they create and start putting games away. For Twente, it's a test of whether they can tighten up defensively and handle the pressure of playing at Old Trafford. The result may well come down to who can be more clinical in front of goal. So do you think United will bounce back and get the goals flowing again, or could Twente spring a surprise? Share your thoughts and predictions.